What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm at Home Depot. We're going to hit some stores today, look for clearance, try to flip it, make some money. Found some bug zapper bulbs right there. I've made some money on those in the past. Like to pick them up. Sometimes I do bundles on them, so grab those. They were at the right price. Just checking the aisles, going through them up and down. I go through every aisle. I look for the clearance tags, hoping to find low dollar clearance tags, 75, 90% off. Good items, quality items I can flip. Here's the downside of it though. Sometimes you find tags that are empty. You could have made some great profit on. We got some faucets here. Some great deals, unfortunately. Not any more in stock. That was a lot today. I actually found a lot of tags where I could have made some money. Just the way it goes sometimes. People beat you to these items. These items are on an end cap, so people saw them probably pretty quick. We got a cart here. We're in a Walmart now, checking out clearance. Looks like they're just putting out some new stuff. I did not see anything worth picking up. And my Walmarts in this area, I don't find a lot of great clearance. I've made tons of money flipping Walmart clearance. It's just that I see online a lot of people find better stuff in their areas. So my Walmart's not quite as good. And I hear it from other people. They tell me, hey, Wick, you have amazing Lowe's, amazing Home Depots, amazing stores. Yeah, well, I don't have amazing Walmarts. We're at another Lowe's now. No, we're at the first Lowe's. First one was Home Depot. And I pick up these Nightmare Before Christmas inflatables. Halloween is over. But you know what? Clearance is, now's the time to pick up the clearance. So $50 is what I paid for them. I've already flipped both of those. I sold them for $175. So a great flip there. Made about $100 a piece on them. We got some Thermacell mosquito repellers. I've sold this kind of stuff in the past. Those were a bit too expensive still. Same with these grill covers. Now, I did pick up some grill covers at another Lowe's, and this one, the prices were just too high. However, a couple days later, I came back to this Lowe's and picked up a bunch of them. They lowered the price on them. So they're not in this video, that portion of the grill covers, but I did end up picking up a lot today. You can see here, yeah, these were like $12 after a couple days. So I ended up grabbing them. You see I'm filling up my cart. I got some good stuff in here. I got all those, they're like shoes, I guess you would call them, for snowblowers. I've sold those in the past before. I found them clearance, so went ahead and picked those up. Clearance bubble wrap. Marked down. I've been buying my bubble wrap from American Bubble Boy. It's much better quality than this Lowe's garbage. But you know what? For $7 for a roll of big bubble wrap, I'm going to pick it up. And I was a little bit nervous about this Lowe's because you've heard me mention in other videos, I've tried to buy like 4 or 5 Dremels at a time, and they denied me. They denied me sale. They would only sell me one of them. This Lowe's did not have a self-checkout. So I had all this stuff, and then I noticed they put a self-checkout in. So I was able to just go through the self-checkout, buy all this stuff. For whatever reason, Lowe's stores, not Lowe's stores, just this store, I've had trouble. I've had employees, when I'm buying a lot of one item, they say, you better not be reselling this. You better not be doing this with it. What are you doing with it? They just drill you, and it's just like, it's none of your business, man. Stores like Target, they actually have a no reseller policy. So, if they think you're reselling that stuff, they can just deny you the whole sale. So be careful when you're buying a lot of one item. You just don't want to, let everyone know what you're doing. If they ask questions, just kind of blow it off. It's kind of what I do. But we're in Walmart looking for deals. Now we're out of Walmart. We're back in a Home Depot. That Ryobi light I actually picked up yesterday. It went down in cost. I think I got it for about $12. It was $25 there. It wasn't really worth it then. I'll be in another video though. However, yeah, we're just looking around. Here's Lowe's. There's the grill covers I was talking about. $80 marked down to $15. Now some of these, they're just not worth picking up, even at that price to sell. But you got to figure in shipping. You got to figure in fees to sell on either Amazon or eBay. And after all that, if they're selling for $30 on eBay for free shipping, you're not going to make any money buying them for $15. However, I did find some here that were worth selling. I've already sold quite a few of these. I think I sold all of those Weber's, actually. Kamada Joe's, I might try selling on Amazon. I'm very picky with what I sell on Amazon, just because of the IP claims I've mentioned many times. Lowe's, we're just looking at these tags, trying to find something, and sometimes you have to be creative, like I was with these mosquito repeller coils. I looked them up, and I saw that people were selling about 10 packages for $65 at $1.20 a piece. I can make money on these. Probably gonna have to hold them for a year. You know, it's fall now. There's a lot of mosquitoes out, but next year people will be buying these, no doubt. And we're looking at the power tools at Lowe's. Last year, I killed it. Power tools at Lowe's. Bought so many chainsaws, Craftsman chainsaws, leaf blowers, weed trimmers. Made a lot of money. This year, you know, not really finding anything. Not a whole lot of good clearance like I got last year. But we still look, we still grind, because that's what you got to do. You're not going to find stuff all the time when you go to these stores. Sometimes it takes a dozen trips before you score. At this Lowe's, I'm checking to see if they have any of that clearance bubble wrap. You know what? It's still full price here. Again, just because one Lowe's has, you know, something on clearance, or one Walmart, wherever you're shopping, it doesn't mean that the next store is going to be the same price. I think they drop clearance basically based on sales and location and stuff like that. So we got this end cap, all kinds of interesting chemicals that are cheap. I ended up getting some drain cleaner, I think, here, or maybe that was the other Lowe's. I got the drain cleaner. Just stuff that you can use. Ceiling fans, I thought about buying some of these. Good price, not worth flipping at that price, but maybe I could just upgrade all the ceiling fans in my house. Actually, I want to add a few, but I did grab all these portfolio lantern lights, which I've picked up just a couple of weeks prior to that, and I sold them all on Amazon for $50, so they ended up putting more out. They may have just had them in top stock. I always say, if you find clearance, check and make sure there's not more in top stock. In this case, you know, maybe there was, maybe they just got some inventory that, you know, just straggling inventory that they put out. Either way, I expect to sell those for $50 as well. I think I paid $7. Of course, I'm going to go over everything I did pick up today and tell you my estimated profits and how I plan on selling it. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see the haul. We're just looking through, taking our time. I'm jerking the camera around because this is just kind of how I look. If I see a tag, I look real quick. And yeah, it's just how it's done. Now these two down here, I put these in the cart, was going to buy them. However, when I went to pay for them, they were full price. So that, for whatever reason, that tag wasn't correct. I don't make a big deal when it comes to stuff like that because I don't want to draw attention to all my clearance buying. So, I was at self-checkout. I just said, hey, just remove these. I don't want them and move on. No point in trying to get a deal. We got, what do we got? Some doorbells, some rings. Not really worth it. Some great deals on mask. Might have been worth picking up. Mask may go up in value again with all these new variants. You just never know. Where are we at? We are at a Walmart. The last stop of the day. All this clearance. I couldn't find anything that I could really make money on, or at least enough money to be worth my time. Some of those jump ropes I bought a couple of years ago at Walmart. They haven't sold, so I definitely don't want more of those. There's a Top Gun game. Pretty cool, but wasn't cheap enough. I thought about speculating on these He-Man figures. They might go up in value later on. A lot of that collectible stuff does. And there's the big haul from this Walmart. Empty cart, but hey, let me show you what I did pick up. Great profits. Now I'm going to go over what I picked up today and tell you how I'm going to sell this stuff, give you some estimated prices on how much I expect to make. Got it all on the table, and I felt like I bought more than I did. I guess because I bought so many of these smaller items, filled up a cart at Lowe's, and it was feeling like I was doing very well, which I did do very well. But it just felt like I had more stuff. I got it all on the table. I'm like, wait, where is everything? But back here, I was pretty surprised about these Nightmare Before Christmas inflatables. Halloween was half off at Lowe's. And I paid about $50, maybe it was $52, something like that for these. But the comps were amazing. They were selling about $175, $180. Now Halloween is now officially over, so they might have to sit until next year to get the prices I want. The interesting thing about Nightmare Before Christmas is some people consider it Christmas as well. So maybe they'll sell. I was hoping I'd find more of these at the other Lowe's I went to. However, I did not. But I'm thinking I'll make right around $75. Of course, I'm going to hold out for the highest price. Nightmare Before Christmas is a popular popular movie, so it's going to do well. Picked up a lot of this invisible roach bait. People at Home Depot probably think I have a severe roach problem, but this is the kind of thing that you can make little lots of. You can sell 2 or 3 at a time. Eventually, people need this stuff and they're going to buy it. Typical evergreen product, never really goes out of style. I guess if they have an expiration date, most of the time this stuff doesn't, and if it does, I'll probably sell it before then. But I paid $3.33 a piece for these, and it's not going to be big money, but they're going to be easy to store, easy to list. I'll just have to do the math. I don't know if I'm going to sell them individually. I saw some of them selling individually for $18. They'd ship first class, so it'd be pretty good profit selling them single. But I'll probably do a 2-pack, I would imagine. I've done very well with these Black Flag bug repeller bulbs. Some of them I got at Walmart one time. They just went way up on Amazon. I was selling them for about $50, $60. I think I paid like $2 for them at Walmart. However, this one's more common. I think I'd make about $5 profit selling them right now. But I'll be holding this stuff till mosquito season because that's, when they sell. Speaking of mosquito season, I got a lot of mosquito stuff. I picked up 30 of these repelling coils. I think they were like $1.20 a piece. You can see they're all in the bag. I'm not going to put them all on the table. And then a starter set, I guess it would be. I got, I think, 5 of those. They were $3 and something. I don't know how I'm going to lot these yet, but some of these, like 10 of these were selling for $60-some, it seemed like. So I have 30, so I could be 3 lots. 10 would be what? I'd have like $12 in them. Be some really good profit. I may do a starter pack and maybe lot 5 together. That could be a way I sell them. And again, I may have to wait until next August. That's when mosquito season is at its peak. And I bought a lot of mosquito repeller stuff last winter, last fall, and I sold it all in August. It all started moving, and it's kind of what you got to do sometimes, just buy this stuff and sit on it and hope the following year it's not going to be saturated and you can move it. If not, maybe you have to hold it 2 years. I say it in every video. This stuff, especially mosquito stuff and seasonal stuff, it's not going to sell overnight. If you're doing retail arbitrage like me, you're in it for the long haul, so you don't mind waiting a year. But I'll have to do some math on how I'm going to sell these and just throw it on the screen for you. Back in the early days of doing Amazon retail arbitrage, you could buy anything and sell it on Amazon, but now there's IP claims and compliance stuff, so it's very hard to find stuff that I feel comfortable just selling on Amazon. That's why a lot of this stuff is getting sold on eBay. For one, I can't sell Weber. It's a restricted brand. You have to have inventory invoices from the supplier or the manufacturer. They don't accept receipts from Home Depot anymore or anything like that. So yeah, I picked up some of these to sell on eBay. I probably could have got some more. I just really didn't want to go too deep in these. When these big retail chains are clearancing out this stuff, you just never know how many people are buying it to sell and how long this stuff's going to sit. But I bought a lot of grill covers in the past. I used to just buy hundreds of them every year when these stores would clearance them out, just ship them off to Amazon, and they'd always sell. But now that I have to store them in my home or in my storage garages, I have to be more mindful of how long these things are sitting, how much space they're taking, because you have to pay for space. Anyway, these are selling great on Amazon. I don't know if I'll try selling them on Amazon. Kamada Joe, I just feel like that's probably heavily IP protected. Sell them on eBay, I'll make about $20 profit on them. I think they're originally like $90. I paid it, I think, $22. Same with these Weber ones. A lot of the Weber grill covers I was looking at today, there just wasn't really any profit. They were very saturated. These were a bit more unique. Not a lot of people selling them, and they were selling at a higher price. So I got 5 of those. I think I'll make $20 at least profit on those. Again, an item I may have to sit on for a while. Up here, we got some Philips light bulbs. These were, I think, $16, $18 a piece, but they were marked down to $1. There's only 3 packages, so I just went ahead and grabbed them mostly for personal use. If I ever need them, because it was just such a great deal. I really don't know if you could lot these together and make money, probably, if they were that much originally. I can tell you over the past 10 years, I have not paid full price for a light bulb, that's for sure. I'm always finding light bulb deals. Actually, my whole house is smart bulbs now anyway, so I don't really use these type of things. This is pretty cool. A few weeks ago, I picked up 2 or 3 of these at a Lowe's, same Lowe's I picked them up at today. They were $7 and something. I've already sold the ones I bought before. I sold them for $50, only paying $7 something. I sold these on Amazon, and they sold very quick. I think as soon as they got to the warehouse, I ended up leaving a couple there because they had written in marker all over them, and me selling them on Amazon, I didn't want to deal with that. But today there was 4 more, so I went and grabbed all of those. Yeah, I'm happy to see them. They must have had some extra stock and top stock I didn't see. But I'll sell these for $50 just like the other ones, I'm sure. Another interesting item are these skid shoes for snowblowers. I picked up quite a few of these last year, maybe 20 packages at a Lowe's, and I ended up selling them in the winter. It's funny they clearance them right in the fall. They did that last year, and I ended up moving them all in the winter. And I think I was selling them for about $35 to $40. I paid $8 and something, it looks like. You know, I'm probably going to do the same thing again. They fit in a priority mail bubble mailer, so they'll ship for, I guess, $8.49 now is what I've been paying for a bubble mailer. So it went up like $1 in the past year, kind of crazy, but we're still going to make some good profit on these. Down here we got, well, I got my furnace igniter. I don't have heat right now. It's 50 degrees. It's pretty cold in here. And I went down and started doing some troubleshooting and shone the flashlight in there. And there's supposed to be, if you're not familiar with this, a piece that sticks out here for the igniter, completely gone. I don't know why. I just replaced this last year also. So I don't know why it failed already. Got one on order. It's going to take a couple days to get here. But of course, it's the coldest it's been all year, the next 2 days. So that's the way it goes, but we'll deal with it. Also, if anyone is familiar with this kind of stuff, could let me know why maybe this failed so quick. Less than a year. Maybe if it's bad wiring or something. Going to it that causes them to burst like that. I don't know. Anyway, you don't care about that. We got some of these ballast. These are at Home Depot. I found them. I think they're about $15, $16. I got 3 of them. Look like they were selling for about $40 a piece. I don't know if I'll do a lot for these. Probably will. If not, I'm still making money selling them as singles. Then at Lowe's, I picked up some ballast. These are about $18 for a 4-pack. And if I remember right, they were selling between $50 and $60, something like that. These will fit in a regional A box, I can tell. So shipping won't be too bad on those, no matter where they go in the country. There it is, everybody. I think we hit, 6 stores today, maybe. Found some good profits, some good solid items. I know there's a lot of people that still love these retail arbitrage videos, so I want to make sure I keep putting them out. But if you enjoy the retail arbitrage videos, please hit that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed. Let me know you want me to keep making the retail arbitrage stuff. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Till next time.